Okay, so I'm about to go ahead and do the second step, which is the neutralizer, which sets the curl in the curl state. So I'm just gonna do the same thing as we did on the other one and penetrate or saturate the whole rod and hair where it is completely covered and pretty much drenched in the solution. In this step, you leave this on for 5 minutes. So the bottle is empty. And like I said, I did do some hair before this one, so that's why it's all gone. But it is completely covered. So this bag has some solution on it, so I'm just kind of rolling the hair in the solution. And like I said, this is setting it in the curl state or the wave state. And that is what we want. So we have that on there. And we'll let that sit. Ooh, stuff is strong. I definitely recommend you wear a mask, because you inhale this stuff, it's probably not the best for you. Of course, I'm learning it the hard way. And I have like 2 masks over there. But anywho, this was a spur of the moment. I am headed to Vegas and I need to do my hair. Like, my hair is braided underneath this. I just been wearing a wig to work, but I'm gonna wear that wig and add this hair to it. So I have to get it all the way together before I can actually do my hair. So that's why I'm like up doing it right now. But I'm gonna let this sit. What is it? Almost 3 minutes. So we'll let it sit 2 more minutes. And you'll rinse this out again with, oh no, I'm skipping. So before we rinse it out for the second time, we will remove the rods. And I'll show you the last batch that I just did with the rods. This process will change the texture of hair, of course, but I mean, with it being wet, it makes it more tangly. So a lot of the hair was like getting stuck around the button of the rod, so you will experience that, and that's only because the hair is wet. So, but I'll show you here in a second how to unrod them all. And like I stated before, you always want to start with the end that you rolled first, because that's the end that's been held in that state the longest, which was this side. So I'll go ahead and unroll this side first, and then we'll do this side. That way it'll have pretty much an even amount of time that the hair has been set in that state. But if you forget it, it won't hurt if you start the opposite or start somewhere else, or whatever direction you decide to do it in. It won't hurt it. You'll still get the same result, because at this point we're just pretty much setting the hair in the state of the wave or the curl, however it turns out. But like I said before, the first batch I did, I rolled it like this, and it gave me a looser wave, but the wig is more of a spiral curl, and I don't know why I didn't pay attention to that before I rolled it. So now I'm like doing a double process, but I guess it doesn't matter, because either way I'm probably going to add both to the wig, so whatever. But this time it is in, I put it at a spiral and not at a regular curl. So we're at 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the rods from the hair. And as you can see, like I said, these, I don't know why I use these again. I knew it was gonna be bigger, but that's okay, because I don't have that many small rods. But anywho, I did use a test paper on this one. This one's coming out pretty good. One little strand. And you can remove your paper as well. And remove that. So this is the first one. And it's hard to tell because, like I said, it's still sopping wet. You can't really see the wave, but you do somewhat see it. So it is, oh, black gloves didn't show. But you can see the wave pattern there. So let me go ahead and do the rest of this. And actually, the spiral way is easier. The other way, it was, yeah, a little difficult trying to unroll, and it was getting wrapped around the button, but this is easier. So, let me finish taking these off. And literally just hold it and unroll. And remove the paper. And once you're done with these rods, you will want to rinse them by themselves to get the solution. So if you were using it for something else later, you won't have that curling solution left on the rod. You don't want that. So make sure you rinse your rods once you get done. And we're looking good. You see it? And from what I'm seeing right now, it almost looks like the same pattern as the other one, really. But we'll see once it dries what we end up with. We shall see. And just unroll. And like I said, these end ones, I don't think I put the paper on it because I felt like it was just taking too much time since I did it another time. Now this one is what we wanted. Ooh, see, that one is good. That's the curl pattern we want. That is how that is. The wig is this one. So that came from this rod. So typically, where'd the piece of hair go? We wanted to use this little blue one here. That's the wave we wanted. That we should have did all over on the on this tracks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It'll all blend because, like I said, I'm just adding it to it. So it won't be going on top to where you'll see it right off. It'll just be hidden wherever I decide to place it to thicken up the wig. So, which is fine. But that's a little side note to think about when you're picking your rod size. See how hard it is to get that off. Flicking material all on me. And this one is another small one, so this one should turn out good. And this was the other one that I showed you with the wrap paper. You did it with the wrap paper, which is totally optional. You don't have to. It won't hurt if you don't. So we're down to our last two rods. Okay, and like I said, this wave system was only $6. I got it from Dollar General. And voila, that is what we wanted. This is definitely the curl pattern that I should have done originally, but I did not. But I have it now, so I'm going to add this to my wig. So now that we have all the rods out, this is what we got. Now this looks like the same wave pattern as the other hair, but we won't know until we rinse this out. And like I said, the solution is weighing it down, so that kind of stretches it more, but you'll be able to really see the true definition once it dries. So I'm gonna go rinse this out and I'll be back.